Hey guys, I'm back again. So happy Easter Sunday. And if you could see in my YouTube shorts, I have uploaded about the BattleRise Kingdom of Champions game. And also I have featured it here on YouTube. Why am I featuring this again is because there is something that really excites us, not just for this month, but in many more months to come. Especially me as a Web3 gamer, and I have grinded this Web3 game in my mobile phone every single day. So I'm gonna share what's latest here in the BattleRise Kingdom of Champions, especially my current lineup, the artifacts, events, and the highly anticipated gameplay. But before we get things started, I noticed that most of the viewers here haven't subscribed to my channel yet. So I would really appreciate if you're going to smash that subscribe button and turn on the notifications for more videos like this. And kindly take note of the disclaimer that is found right here on the screen or in the video description. So I'm not gonna waste time, so let's head over to the BattleRise game to play in Android and iOS devices. So right now guys, you can see that for this season, so they've called it the Beauty and the Beast. So what's inside of this offer is that, so it contains a legendary champion, 500 champion shards, legendary artifacts, 20 shard packs, and 385,000 gold. And which legendary champion that I am talking about? So it's no other than Fionann. So she's one of the three. The other ones are Marduk and Gozu. So before we head over to the store, there is actually a free way to obtain Fionann. However guys, it might take you forever. Why is that? I'm gonna show it to you. Okay, so I'm gonna tap to continue. So this is the dashboard. So going back to what I'm talking about on why it will take us forever to obtain Fionann for free. So it's right here in the library. So there are two books here. The one with Fionann is on the right. So you see my progress is 51 out of 193. So I'm gonna press on this one. And you see that I have long ways to go because these pages are not yet completed. So there are 4 chapters here guys. How to determine if that page is complete. So it will be marked as gold. So I'm gonna show it to you for page 1. You see that I have completed this chapter. And let's see for the other pages. You see that other ones are completed. And once you have completed every page, so you can claim this reward here. So I've received this. It will be used to forge artifacts, in which I'm going to show it to you a bit later. And what about the other pages? They are completed. And what about those that are incomplete? So right here on page 5, there are 2 artifacts that I needed to hunt. The rare finest shield and the unicorn's horn. So how can we obtain that? So mostly it will be on the dungeon run. So what about the other chapters here? So this is the progress, for chapter 3. I'm gonna press this sky blue here. Why is it that it's highlighted as sky blue? It is because I already have this artifact with me. However, guys, it was equipped to one of my champions known as Zephyr. Here's the thing. If I will remove this artifact in my champion known as Zephyr and it will be placed right here on the libraries, it will be there permanently and my Zephyr cannot obtain it back. So I have no choice but to find another silver elemental ring that has epic rarity. I hope you're following guys, okay? In order for me to get Fionann for free, I need to complete all chapters of this book. So I still have long ways to go. 51 out of 193. It will be tough for me to find these items, especially legendary artifacts. But it doesn't mean that I'm stopping. I actually want to achieve this because if I did achieve getting Fionann for free while I'm having an existing Fionann already, it eventually promote her a star higher. So I'm gonna show it to you. Now going back here, I'm gonna head over to the store. And you see this bundle. So where could we actually find that package which includes Fionann? Earlier when I don't have that Fionann yet, This costs around 3,850 pesos. That's what I've shown you in the first part of the video. Now, the reason why it's 5,500 pesos, it is because it's actually an upgrade for Fionann, which is her shards. So this is 90 shards of Fionann. So it's actually very expensive since I already have an existing Fionann with me. Because it is not easy to get these legendary shards like Fionann, the price is reasonable. But assuming that you don't have Fionann and wanted to get this offer, so it's only 3,850 pesos before the promo is over soon. So as of this time, it will be like more than 10 days from now. So here's the thing. If you are serious enough to grind every single day in the BattleRise Kingdom of Champions, no matter if it's Dungeon Arena or doing Arena PvPs, and you wanted to have higher chances of winning and getting those rare, epic, legendary loot, so Fionann is your perfect companion because she is an OP healer. I'm gonna show it to you why. I'm gonna head over to the collections, and you see that my Fionann is now level 30. And notice the number of stars here, guys. This is what I'm talking about, the promotion. So I'm gonna click on Fionann. So remember what I have mentioned about promotion? Those 90 shards that I have shown you. Imagine if I have bought those 90 shards along with the others in one package. So it would promote her 1 star higher. So the benefit is that when she was promoted, so it will increase her base stats, like the health and mana, apart from training her. So you can see right here on the upper right, so I have 182,000 gold and 319 training rune. For me to train Fionann and level her up, so I need to have 400 training rune, in which I could obtain in the dungeon run or in the arena PvP. So I hope you guys are following and not confused. But if you have questions or something that really confused you while I am explaining, so please take your time to post those questions right here in the comment section, and I will try my very best to answer them for you. And if not, you can also reach out to the BattleRise team in their official Discord, which they're found right here in my video description, along with their X account. And you see those 6 items there. It is what we call the artifacts. These artifacts have different buffs. So for example, I'm gonna click this artifact, which is a Divine Gauntlet. So it is marked as legendary because it was colored with gold. It has different attributes, and the same thing goes with the other ones right here. Take note of this. All the rarities of the artifacts are present right here on my Fionann. The black one is common, the blue is rare, the purple is epic, and the gold is legendary. So, you know, in every Web3 game, the higher your rarity is, the better stats that you will get. Let's say I am going to change this artifact right here. I'm going to change this common. So what I'm going to do is that I will be unequipping this. I'm going to press it. Okay, so here are the list of artifacts that I have in my inventory. So it takes time to load. So I want to sort this right here, guys. I'm going to prioritize speed. So unfortunately, I cannot equip this anymore because I already have a couple of epic artifacts in my Fionann. Unless if I really wanted to remove them, but to be honest, I really need those. Okay, so since there are no more artifacts that have greater speed, so although this is a common, so I'm gonna equip this again. I'm just doing this so that you will have an idea on how it works, okay? And why Fionann is legendary, as what I've explained in one of my YouTube Shorts videos. So you could see her abilities here. Restorative Touch. So it inflicts stun to a single target for 1 turn. Heal your champions by 10% of Fionnann's max health. So every time that she is going to stun an opponent, she would actually heal her allies for 10% of her max health. So stun champions, lose their next turn. Okay. And what about this other ability? Power of Blossom. So grant debuff this spell and heal your other champions by 30% of Fionann's max health. Then resurrect your random defeated champion with 30% of Fionann's max health. Would you look at that? Pretty overpowered. So let's say one or more of your allies have been debuffed by the enemies. So the power of Blossom is that she can remove all of the debuffs of her allies. And not just that, it also heals them 30% of Fionann's max health. And let's say if one of your champions are being eliminated. So once you casted this spell, you can also resurrect them with 30% of Fionann's max health. My god, she's an OP support. Man, out of all the healers that I have, this one is the most OP of them all. If you know how to use and utilize her well. You have 5 champions and 2 of them got eliminated, so she can only bring 1 back from the dead at a time when her Power of Blossom ability, and then we can just wait for a few turns until she can activate Power of Blossom again. I hope that I have explained this well, but let me know your honest feedback on how I really explained this. And her other ability, Rise and Fight, give your resurrected champions speed for 2 turns. Okay, going back to the Power Blossom. When it was resurrected from the dead, so it gives them a buff of speed up for 2 whole turns. So if you don't understand what the purpose of speed is, well, you know, when it comes to turn-based games, so every champion, whether an ally or an opponent, takes their turns. So the higher your speed is, the higher your priority to be on the next turn. Did you get what I mean? So I'm just trying my best to really explain this for you to understand, especially if you are a first timer in the BattleRise Kingdom of Champions. And lastly, we have this one, the Reincarnation. Your other Verdant Offspring champions have a 50% chance to resurrect with 5% of Fionann's max health when defeated. No effect if Fionann is defeated. You see right here down below her name, Fionann the Lifebringer. So this is her affiliation, by the way, the Verdant Offspring. So there are other champions like Fionann who are affiliated in the Verdant Offspring as well. So if that Verdant Offspring ally died, but with Fionann's ability, so they will be resurrected with 5% of Fionann's health. So they have a 50% chance. Here are the other champions that I have in my current lineup. So there are a total of 32 champions. So I already have collected 20, and hopefully there will be more to come. And also these artifacts right here, I could only carry 220 artifacts at a time. However, if I want to increase my inventory, so there is a plus sign here. I want to buy additional 10 slots. So I need to spend 25 crystals. That is in case that your inventory is full and you don't want to let go of some of the artifacts. So you may understand later on when we're going to play this game. Okay? Now hopefully you have understand on why Fionann is legendary and is an OP supporter. Before we head over to the game, I did mention about Forge. In the library, every time we completed a page, so we earn these items for the Forge. So I'm gonna head over to the Forge. So we could choose like 1 draw or 10 draws. So let's say I want to do 10 draws. So it will draw me some 10 random artifacts. So let's see if what do I get for this 10 draws. So I have like 145 of these. So I'm gonna go for 10 draws. So here we go. Okay, so I'm gonna go for the fast reveal. Let's see. Alright, we have 6 rares, 2 commons, and 2 epics. So this is what I get in my inventory. So let's go back to the collections and head over to the artifacts. So you see that my inventory is increased. So let's say you want to remove unnecessary artifacts in your inventory. So I'm gonna sort this once again by rarity. Let's say I want to remove a couple of Dragon's Lace here. Okay. And also this. this one. Okay, so once I remove them, so it will earn me 250 gold. So I'm gonna do it. So yeah, I've earned some gold, and you can see these emotes as well. But you can buy these additional emotes in the store. You see right here, guys, every season there is a battle pass. So we all know how battle passes are working in any Web 2 or Web 3 game, right? So I'm gonna show this to you. Okay, so this is my progress right now. I'm heading over to 55. Right here in the Battle Pass, so we have the free and the VIP. Right here in the BattleRise Kingdom of Champions, so the VIP Battle Pass costs around 455 Philippine pesos. So if you want to grab this every season, so you need to pay. So you can pay it in the Google Play Store or in the Apple App Store. And these are the perks that you are getting, okay? And of course, what you see right here above is the mana. It is required to enter battles. So 1 mana is restored every 7 minutes. Purchase 100 mana for 50 magic crystals. And of course, there are quests here. So you see that there are daily quests that we could obtain. So I have to complete this one, as well as for the dungeon run. I have already completed this for the arena. And as for the settings, so I have disabled the music for now. But for the sound effects, I have enabled it. And of course, I mean, if you could check my avatar, we could set our player icon right here. So I have already chose Marduk. Now let's play. So there are 2 game modes, by the way, the dungeon run and the arena. Dungeon run is the player versus environment, and the arena is for the PvP. Let's start first with a dungeon run. Okay, so you can see that there are 4 gates here, but of course for each gate there are some effects. Like for example, for gate number 4, you see that Verdant Offsprings gain 200% speed but inflict 50% less damage. Undead does 50%, but their damage increases by 200%. Affects both their champions and enemies. So I confirm. So let's say I wanna do the 4th gate. And you see these rewards. So I've already claimed this in the gate 1. And you see these other ones. Okay. But I'm gonna focus on gate 4 because I have Fionann and Verdant Offsprings are being buffed here with 200% speed. So I'm gonna do it. There are 3 bosses here. And I have yet to defeat Marduk for the gate 4. So the difficulty is 2. So I'm gonna enter. And you see that this is my current lineup. But if you want to change, so we can do so. And this is the combined power of these champions. So I have set Fionann as the leader. And here are the rest. I confirm. And these are their equipped artifacts. And if you want some last minute changes, so we could tap to add it if you wanted to. But I'm okay with this. So I confirm. Alright. For every room, guys, so there's what we call the shrines. So each shrine, guys, has some specific buffs for either one or more of your champions. Let's say I'm gonna go for Shrine of Anu since this is more on protection because I want to buff Fionann. So I'm gonna head over to Anu. Okay. You see that I can choose only one at a time. So since Fionann is a healer, so I'm gonna go for Healing Shine. All healing skills gain 50% efficiency. So I'm gonna press this, and after that you're gonna choose which champion that you want to equip. So I'm gonna equip it to Fionann, and then I confirm. All right, so we enter the first room of this dungeon. So I'm gonna explore. Okay, so here it is. Alright, so since Fionann has high speed because of this dungeon buff, so I'm gonna utilize her to this advantage. You can see right here the play button, so it's what we call the auto battle. But if you want to manually battle, so don't just press this play button. There's a speed of ×1 and ×2. So I'm gonna go for ×2. You see right here in the right side, this is the priority line. So you see that Fionann is the first priority, and then Zephyr the archer, and then my golem, and then back to Fionann again because she has higher speed. Of course, we can choose whichever opponent that we want to target. So you see on the upper right, let's say I'm gonna change this. You see, I have pressed this one, so I have changed my target. I'm gonna go for this first ability, which is the stun, plus the healing ability as well. So I'm gonna do it. Alright, the next one is Zephyr. I'm gonna go for a multiple attack for Zephyr, so I'm gonna do it. So I'm gonna go for his ability called the Prismatic Beam. You see? And Fionann's turn again. So I'm gonna do a stun. And of course, this is a single target attack for Zephyr. And I'm gonna do it. Now for the other ability of the Golem, so this one has a stunning ability. So I'm gonna stun this one. And back to Fionann again, because she has 200% speed buff, because virgin offsprings for this dungeon are being blessed with 200% speed. So I'm gonna take advantage of it. So for Zephyr. And now, for this one, Tristan, I'm gonna go for his second ability, which is the Purifying Gleam. So it deals 140% physical damage to all enemies and inflicts speed down for 2 turns if enemy is a sinner champion. These ones are not sinners. They are undead, by the way. So I'm gonna do it. Oh, he's not yet dead. Let's say we wanna autoplay. So I'm gonna press this play button for this battle to continue automatically, so that is hands off. So I'm gonna do it. You see that both of those warriors have taunts ability. Like when we say taunt, guys, so these enemies are going to attack you than the other allies. They're going to focus on attacking that champion specifically because of the taunt. Alright, so that's victory. Okay, so here it is. Okay, so yeah, I have completed that quest for the dungeon run. I'm gonna continue this in another video, but for the meantime, I'm gonna show you how to battle in the arena. Okay, so I'm gonna go back here first, and you see that my battle pass has leveled up, so I'm gonna claim. I'm gonna press the claim. Okay, so this is what I'm going to get, this possible rewards. So I'm gonna claim. Let's see what I get. Okay, so we have this gold. Okay, we have this shard, another shard. Okay, and some training runes. Now let's go to the arena. Okay, so I'm gonna go right here. So right here in the arena, so I'm currently at silver tier 2. So I'm gonna show this to you on what could we get here for achieving these tiers. Okay, the highest is gold and the lowest is bronze. But of course, expect that the higher tier that you have, the tougher your opponents are. And of course, arena has its own store as well. So this is what we call the bounty coins. So every time you participate in the arena, so you will be gaining these bounty coins. However, it has a max cap of 900 bounty coins per day. Like, no matter how many times that you are playing, you can only earn 900 bounty coins per day. And for the store, these are the offers that are being introduced here. And these are their prices in bounty coins. And they are being refreshed every day. And they have a duelist special as well. So you have this chance to get common, rare, and epic shards for a price of 600 bounty coins. But I'm not going to do that right now. I don't know if I'm going to win or lose this battle because I'm in the silver tier. So expect that there will be tougher opponents. So these are my current lineup for the arena. And you can see the leaderboard as well. So these are the ones in the leaderboard. Oh, Shibu-san is here, rank 24. So shout out to you, Shibu-san. And we also have Drakarian one of my Web3 colleagues, shout out to you as well, Drakorian, Ryan 25. They are in the gold tier. And if you want to show the prize, so 100 of these and 5 of these. Anyway, let's fight. I want to find an opponent. I'm not expecting to win. We also have the option to resign if we wanted to. Okay, so all of them are level 14. Okay, and he has Fionann as well, but I really hate this specific champion called LA Card. I really wanted to eliminate this guy once and for all. So, I think I'm gonna go to stun him first. I'm gonna remove their armor. I'm gonna stun him again. Alright. Fionann's gonna heal. Oh my god. Okay. Then she was resurrected. So I'm gonna use my Tristan for the taunt. I love this Tristan because it could deflect, this debuffs. Okay, so I have to be careful. I can attack Elite Card because Hilda has activated her taunt. So I'm gonna go for the laser beam. And this one. The Fionann is going to heal. Oh, another taunt. Alright. Alright. Oh no. Condemned. I'm gonna reduce their speed. And maybe I should also activate taunt here. Nice. Okay, and then I'm gonna go for this. He was eliminated. The other one here has taunt, so I have no choice. Okay. I'm gonna go for a multi-attack. Alright, another one. And you can do emotes here as well. I'm gonna go for a stun. Alright. I have no choice. Once again, I'm gonna use my Tristan to do this taunt. A debuff deflect. So I love it actually. Like, if they really want to debuff him, so he would deflect. I love it. Alright. Alright, so okay. Oh god. It's condemned. So I can really target him. I think I'm gonna go for this. Oh, nice. He was resurrected anyway. Alright, I'm gonna go for a multi-attack. And let's say I wanna go for this ability called the Power Blossom to resurrect Tristan. I'm gonna go for the stun. Alright. Alright, this heal. Alright. Gonna taunt. Going for the final blow so that Elite Card cannot rely on anyone to heal. You're all alone, dude. Goodbye. Goodbye. Oh god. I really hate Elite Card, to be honest. Yeah, so I managed to win. See that? Okay. Alright, so this also counts in the battle pass, by the way. Yeah, at least I've given you an idea, on how to fight in the arena. It was fun, by the way. But for the quest right here in the arena, if I want to scroll down, so this is repeatable. Gain 300 bounty coins, win 1 time in arena, and engage in arena combat 2 times, no matter if you win or lose. In Arena, as a beginner, since you don't have an idea, you can also play, but I suggest that you want to do manual skill so that you can strategize on your own, just like what I've been doing so far, to make sure that my team would win. So I'm gonna do more of these before the season ends. So I'm gonna grind more of BattleRise, by the way. And of course, guys, if you are staying updated in their latest posts on BattleRise, they have officially integrated into the Immutable blockchain. If you're an active gamer in the Immutable blockchain, like the Raven Quest, the Immortal Rising 2, and the list goes on, so BattleRise is already included there. And I'm gonna show this to you. Okay, so right here in the Immutable Play, if we want to scroll down, so you could see right here, we could earn 50 gems by just completing this quest right here in the early access. So BattleRise is already included, and I'm gonna show this to you. This is their trailer, and you see more information right here of BattleRise right here on Immutable Play. So to complete this quest, all you have to do is to click follow, and then notice right here down below on the lower right, so we could earn fun rewards. So we just have to complete all of this quest one at a time to get these gems. Well, there you have it, guys. At least I've shared to you regarding the latest about the BattleRise Kingdom of Champions game, which is currently available in the Google Play Store and the Apple App Store, especially in showing to you the legendary champion that I have obtained, which is a Fionann, in which it is currently available in the in-game store of BattleRise, but only for a limited time, especially her insane abilities as an OP support, the artifacts, the updated interface, the dungeon run and arena PvP gameplay, and so much more. So if you want more details about this one, guys, I provided all the resource links right here on my video description. So I would really appreciate some honest feedback from you guys regarding the BattleRise Kingdom of Champions Web3 game. And if you have some questions that were not covered right here in this video of mine, I would try my best to answer them for you, or you can just simply head over to the official socials of BattleRise and get in touch with the real admins and mods to potentially answer your queries. And guys, once again, I'm inviting you to smash that subscribe button and turn on the notifications for more videos like this. Right here in my home studio, this is Nomad Fury. Happy Easter to everyone, and I'll see you on my next video.